Okay, I want to do a reading right now on Vladimir Putin. So I've heard some stuff about cancer and a surgery or whatever. So we're going to look at the health and sort of at least energy of Vladimir Putin. So I do have my Russian Deviant Moon deck here that we're going to use for this. But my question is Vladimir Stein. And then he would be like, "Why are you speaking to me in Serbian?" Random word. Poppycock. Once again. Number 96. All right. Vladimir. Šta ima? What is going on? So, the root card is the Page of Pentacles. That's interesting. Oh, geez Louise. And the main card is the Death card. Okay. So let's look at this for a second. So the Page of Pentacles is the open-minded student, and as the root card, it shows the real energy that is happening, the first matter, if you will. So we get a Page of Pentacles. This is the open-minded student. This is someone who just found this thing, and they're like, "Aw, damn, I'm going to incorporate that into who I am." I'm just trying to see if there's any other things that are sticking out of this page. Um, well, I mean, sort of. Just the fact that the spine is like this weird sort of fucking hose thing there. Like, I mean, here I would say that whatever the deal is, is kind of moving along this corridor, but pretty much every body problem would come from this place. Anyway, so the main card is the Death card. So first, before, because I want to look at different layers, I want to look at emotional and spiritual and like mental and physical health here, but let's just see what leads up and where does this go with the Death energy. This is a very popular card lately, and it is the Ten of Wands. So, dang. What leads up to the Death card? The Ten of Wands. Now, that's the burden, and as we're looking at this as far as sort of a health deal, this is a great burden. Now, it's not reversed, so it doesn't show a crushing burden, but here, the work that he's doing, it leads him to this place. Now, in the Death card, so there's this new thing that needs to come out. And in order for it to come out, the table has to be cleared. I mean, here, she's sacrificing the previous child to make room for a new one. But it looks like we've got some sort of fundamental change. Now, there's a new energy, and it looks like he's learning something new. Because as this moves forward, this is the witch practicing witchcraft, but this is about learning by doing. Two student cards here. Fascinating. So, I mean, if he's having health problems, it looks like his body is going through some sort of a purge and making room for the new pattern in which he practices whatever the fuck this is. Let's just try to look further into what this thing is that's like being studied. Interesting. So we get the Four of Swords. Now, this bouncing off of the Death card. The, the Four of Swords, like, this might be dying. Like, the thing that he's practicing literally might be dying. Um, at any rate, the person in the Four is buried. Um, so the Four is about separating enough from the shit that is fucking with your head that you can bring the energy back down to your body, ground, and like heal. right? It's mental separation. But when I see this bouncing off of the main card, which is the death card, this weird. I mean, I don't really know what to make of that, but it almost looks like he's practicing some sort of death. So maybe this is a ritual death. Maybe this is like fucking meditation. It's like, dude, you're gonna stress yourself to death. So maybe there's some meditation, or maybe there's something else. But what I want to do now is sort of pull a card for Vladimir Putin's. We'll start with mental health. So I guess we're going right off the top here. And what we get is Four of Wands. And this is about shared commitment. Huh. I mean, one of the things that I'm taking out of this is as far as his mental health goes, the Four of Wands means like it wouldn't necessarily be up to just him. Like there's this shared commitment, and as long as that shared commitment creates a harmonious space, then I guess that's okay. But this is wrapped up in commitment, right? Mental health wrapped up in commitment. So let's pull a card for spiritual. We got a few, but we're going to go with this. So, spiritual health, we have the reversed Ten of Cups. Now, this isn't a very good card to come up for someone's health in any way, but this repeatedly shows up when it talks about basically the Slavic stuff, because the Slavic countries, they're a big family, whether they fucking want to be or not. And the only way that they can really live in peace is if they are united. At least like treating each other like a family, which is what they are. So the reversed Ten of Cups, this is the family that either doesn't unite or it's this is emotional support and emotional and spiritual well-being and like stable energy support from a family. This is when there is no support. Maybe they're thrown together and they fucking hate each other. This is maybe like a terrible Thanksgiving dinner. But as far as spiritual health, this is the family that doesn't come together. And that would say that spiritually, he is probably not doing his family good. He's doing his family dirty, which, seems to be the case. I just want to look at the physical thing now. Huh. And the card that comes out is the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is destiny and karma. Now, if we go back, that might speak more about some sort of learning about death. Maybe this is some sort of ritual. Maybe he's learning about that sort of thing. Anyway, physical health, Wheel of Fortune. This is part of a bigger thread. It's part of a bigger, like, sheet of energy that goes through. And, I mean, this would kind of say it's not really up to him, but his health is the piece of some bigger fucking thread of energy that's going through. Now, I just want to see if on the current trajectory, it looks like Vladimir Putin would have an early death, right? Is his health failing to the point where he is about to die? And the Eight of Pentacles, the way I would read that, I mean, it is the natural successor to the Seven. Here they learn how to like make the pentacles, and here they just spend all day doing it because they're the master of their craft. The way that I would read the Eight of Pentacles would be like he's essentially got work to do. So will he die early? it looks like he has to do his job, so he probably won't die until he does his job. Um, I might as well look and just try to see what is the true job. You know, he has this job to do. Does that mean just being president of Russia, or is there some other stuff in there? And we get the progression continuing with the Nine of Pentacles. Um, and to be honest, I don't exactly know why the progression of Pentacles is showing up specifically, but we do get the next in the progression. The 7 is learning. The 8 is becoming the master and just fucking cranking that shit out. And the 9 is the financial reward you get from all the stuff that you made as the master in the 8. So I guess you could read this as his job is just to amass a great fortune. And this would say that he doesn't necessarily have that complete yet. All right, that's what we get here for now. And this will be interesting to see how it shakes out, especially because the Death card and the Wheel of Fortune showing up. Interesting stuff. I would love to hear what anyone thinks about any of this, and if you have some requests for readings, feel free to let me know. That's what we get for now, and peace.